guys, so welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a new video. So not that long ago I made a video about shopping in Paris, and in that video I talked a lot about where to shop in Paris and which are the best shopping places and shopping centers in town. So in this video I wanted to talk a little bit about when to shop in Paris exactly, how to shop in Paris exactly, where to look at for the biggest sales, and how to save even more money using VAT-free shopping. So did you guys know that there are actually two big seasonal sales in France? One is the summer sales, or in French, les soldes d'été, which usually starts at the end of June, beginning of July. And the other one is the winter sales, or in French, les soldes d'hiver, which usually starts in late December and it goes on until the end of January in the following year, basically. So in this video, I'm going to give you guys some tips and hacks on how to save the most money possible during these two seasonal sales here in Paris, France. So before we start this vlog, I just quickly want to thank Weekinmylife, who is sponsoring today's video. They are going to guide us through some tax-free shopping tips and tricks, some tax-free shopping one-on-one basically, in order for you guys to have the best shopping experience here in Paris, France, and for you guys to save the most money possible. Paris is expensive. If you come here as a tourist, you might want to save the most money possible, and if there is a way for you to save money, why not take advantage of it? Weekinmylife is your go-to app if you're coming to France for shopping. Their application has already helped people from 88 countries to get their VAT refunds on purchases they made in France by making VAT-free shopping easy and simple and not overcomplicating it like a lot of other applications and stores do, basically. France, like many other European countries, has two big annual sales. One is the summer sales and one is the winter sales. So as we're in June, I'm going to emphasize mostly the summer sales season here in France and where you should go shopping and what you have to know and all of that fun stuff. So let's get into it. So when it comes to where to go shopping in France during these two seasonal sales, first I'm going to show you a place that I didn't get to talk about in my previous video. It is BHV Marais. So BHV Marais is perfect if you want to look at a lot of different brands at the same time. It's kind of like I don't even really know how to explain it. It's kind of just like a commercial center where you can find a lot of like random stuff at the same time. So let's go and check it out for ourselves. Le Bazar de l'Hôtel de Ville, renamed Le BHV Marais in 2013, is a multi-specialist department store belonging to the Galeries Lafayette Group. It is located in Paris in the 4th arrondissement in front of the City Hall, but it also occupies several other neighboring buildings. I personally love Le BHV Marais because even though it features a lot of like luxury brands, it also has a lot of unique stores that you can't really find anywhere else, I feel like. Moreover, it's perfect for people who like to create something with their hands, as Le BHV Marais has a lot of DIY and art supplies and paintings. So it's perfect for creative people like you and me who like to do something with their hands and create something. When it comes to shopping in BHV Marais, I highly recommend you not to go there during a weekend because it's kind of the same with like most like popular shopping places and commercial centers in Paris, but especially in the summer, especially during the weekend, there's so many people that it's really hard to enjoy shopping. I really recommend you to go shopping in BHV Marais or anywhere else for that matter on a Monday morning, for example, or just like on a Tuesday afternoon around like 2 p.m, but definitely not during the weekend. It's so crowded, especially in the summer. So that's my top tip for you. So while I was out shopping in BHV Marais, I thought that it would be the perfect opportunity to test the Weekinmylife app and to show you guys how it works exactly. So the first thing that you will have to do after you download the application is signing up and making sure that you're actually eligible to claim VAT refund on your purchases. And you can do that by basically checking your country of residence. Moreover, you also want to make sure that you depart from a VVAT supported exit point, such as Paris, Charles de Gaulle, or Paris, Gare du Nord. for example. So your second step while using the app is making sure that you actually shop for accepted goods that you can claim battery found on later. Also, it is very important to collect the invoices correctly while you're paying for your items. You can do this by asking for a facture in French, which just basically means invoice addressed to Vivat. Also, please make sure that you don't mention or ask for a tax refund form, because they will issue you a paper tax refund form from a traditional tax refund company. So this is very important. One other thing is that as a tourist, you have the right to use your own tax refund provider, and the stores in France are basically obligated to issue you an invoice if you request one. So don't be shy. I know that French people can be intimidating sometimes, and I know that they like to intimidate tourists who cannot speak French, but don't be shy. You have to, it's totally your right as a tourist to ask for an invoice, and it's totally your own right as a tourist to get your money back. So don't be shy, guys. So after this, your next step is to verify your identity by scanning your passport and taking a selfie. After this, you're good to go and you can finally generate your refund form. Also, just make sure that you actually spend at least 100 euros for your whole trip, as goods under this money value won't be accepted. And finally, upon leaving the country, your last step is to bring all your goods to a Vivat supported exit point, scan the refund barcode at a Pablo tax refund kiosk, and then wait for your refund that you will receive in your selected currency and refund method. And so for our last shopping adventure, I am going to take you guys to another commercial center that I think is pretty well known among Parisians, but it's maybe not that well known among tourists, and it is le Bon Marché. Le Bon Marché is a French department store located in the 7th arrondissement in Paris. It opened in 1852 and it was among the first department stores in the whole world. Today it gives home to many luxury stores, women's fashion brands, jewelry and designer studios. One of my favorite parts of this department store is actually La Grande Épicerie de Paris, which is a landmark food hall housing pastry stores, international food products, different restaurants and wine cellars. One more useful tip: if you don't consume the food and keep them in the original package, you can actually get tax refund as well with Vivat on the food. If you're looking to save even more money, you can also sign up for Le Bon Marché's loyalty program, La Carte 24 Sèvres, which will save you money not only at Le Bon Marché, but also at La Grande Épicerie de Paris, that we were just talking about and that you can see in these videos. And so to finish up this video, I just wanted to share a couple more tips on tax-free shopping with Vivat and why you should absolutely use it if you're coming to France for shopping. Vivat is an application that's very easy and convenient to use. If there's someone who understands how stressful and hectic traveling can be, it is me. I was traveling on and off for at least 4 years, and I can totally understand that when you have a flight to catch, when you have to pack, when you don't have a lot of time to spend in one country, and when your time is limited in one country, you don't really have the time or the energy to do things like tax refund, even though you can actually save so much money on it. And I think like tax refund can even be one of those things that kind of sounds scary for people who don't really understand how it works and who don't see how simple it can be if you use the right provider. This is why I really recommend Vivat, because they really break VAT-free shopping down to simple terms. You don't really have to think too much. You don't need to read a bunch of different websites. You just need to download the application, follow what I just told you. Also with Vivat, you scan your passport one time and after you no longer have to think about it. It's all digitalized in the application. You don't have to fill out paper refund forms. You don't have to do any of that old traditional old school thing. It's very simple and easy, and it really just makes shopping a much more convenient and enjoyable experience. And not only that, but if you're using the Vivat app for tax refund, you will actually get back 13.34% of your purchases compared to the 8 to 12% that you would get back using the old traditional way of doing tax refund. So I think that this is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much again to Vivat for sponsoring this video. I'm going to leave all of the links in my description box below where you can check out Vivat, download the application, and find out more useful information about tax-free shopping in Paris. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I really hope that I was able to give you some information that you might need it to hear before you come to France for shopping. I hope that you will be able to have a wonderful shopping experience in France, and I really hope that you will be able to save the most money possible. Thank you so much for watching again. Please make sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe for more useful videos about life in Paris, and I am going to see you guys next week. Bye!